Alright, hello everyone, my name is Dave Porter, and this talk's going to be analogous to setting out your birthday wish list and kind of all the toys that you really hope to get. And you see the new cool things coming from the newest catalogs. So this is kind of what's out there and what can we start to use. And so the take-home message from this is we are desperate for observations around Antarctica, oceanographic observations, but it's difficult to access, as you all know. Therefore, we need high-tech and innovative solutions to get this data to advance the science. And so sort of the pillar of Southern oceanography has been icebreakers. And there's obvious reasons. There's lab work on board, you can carry a lot of equipment, deploy other instruments, plows through first-year ice pretty easily. But the problem is they're expensive, both to maintain and to crew, but also to buy. And I don't see us getting a new fleet of icebreakers anytime soon. And so we need to start thinking of different modes of collecting data. And so one way that Kirsty's already mentioned today is airborne geophysics. And this is really great because you can cover a lot of distance really quickly. And so with the Rosetta ICE program, we've been collecting airborne gravity, and along with seismic data from rigs, we're able to invert for bathymetry. And as we've heard a lot today, is for all these tide models under the ice shelf and all these things, we need better bathymetry. And so I'm going to advertise Scott Springer's poster twice, which means it must be good. And so go see Scott's talk, where he's going to kind of give you some new insights on some first cut modeling, how the new bathymetry affects the rates under the ROS. And then we have the Argo floats, and everyone here knows about them, but they really revolutionized oceanography. There's 4,000 floats out there right now, and they go profile down to 2,000 meters depths, but there's a distinct lack in the polar regions. And so we're working with MRV Systems here in town, who are developing an air-deployable Argo float, and so we're going to be launching these out of the rear ramp out of the C-130, and pretty easy. I don't think they'll let me do it, but who knows. And it's great because they're shown that they can be air deployed. You can put them where you want as long as there's not very much CS down there. And this is from Steve Jane's deployment north of Barrow, and it's already avoiding ice. So that's another way to go. Of course, we have UAVs. This is off the Palmer last year, and currently a lot of it's based on cameras, but we're hoping to start getting better payloads. The pie in the sky, maybe a gravimeter on a UAV. We have AUVs, and so the impetus for this is these are dangerous places, and somewhere we don't want to put humans in danger. So if you have these robots going there, on this jet yak and the sail drones, great utility. In the Southern Ocean, there's not very many Argo floats, as we talked about before, and so we need semi-autonomous underwater vehicles. And so we can't tell them where to go, but we have an idea where they want to feed. They dive to the bottom very frequently, multiple profiles a day, and they've been tagged off Kerguelen and the Sandwich Islands and in McMurdo, and they're really there's 300,000 profiles in the archive. So this is really a data set that I think needs to be used more, and they're particularly strong when you corroborate them with other data sets. And so this is just validating their dive depths with the multi-beam data we took in East Antarctica last year. So this is I think something we should be using more. And then there's semi-autonomous tourists, which are maybe more or less autonomous than SEALs. But eco-tourists are really interested in participating in science. We've talked to some tour companies that the tourists are actually willing to pay to do science. It's just something we shouldn't leave on the table. And this is the other hemisphere, but something we don't have in Antarctica but is in Greenland there are people that are living in the places we're interested in. And when you write a proposal for 3 weeks of ship time in a fjord, realize that before you get there and after you leave, the hunter and fishermen are already there, and they can do the work for us. And I think we really should build up collaborations with the people of Greenland. And then finally, just this is a chart showing international co-authorship and its rise since the 80s. And I think this is something that we need to continue to push for because the logistics are so expensive in Antarctica that to drive the science forward, we need to continue to collaborate internationally. And that's all. Thank you.